So today's a Sunday, kind of a day off for Germany and probably for France as well, but it's a nice relaxing day, and I'm going to take a trip to Strasbourg to look around a little bit. Hopefully something's open down there. Strasbourg lies just about an hour fast train ride south of Heidelberg. Have to go to Karlsruhe to the south and then catch the fast train. It's direct, really fast. And all things considered, the weather's not too bad. We got some blue sky with some high cirrus clouds. If you look around, we've got hotels and brasseries, a fairly big place here to hang out. Here we have a dry muscat from Alsace, beautiful. And of course with a Perrier served with lemon. Quite dry, spicy, rose water, perfume. That's muscat. So next we have a Alsatian dry Riesling. It's much more colored, got much more of a yellow color than the German Riesling. It's very sensitive to terroir, so it takes on completely different secondary flavors. The apricot peach essence is still there, but rather than slate or petrol, it takes on more of a rubber ducky tennis ball. Even though it's a nice day, and it is a nice day, look at the sky. Instead of trying to negotiate Strasbourg, which is kind of a compact, big city, and I can't even see the cathedral from here because the buildings are in the way. And it's a Sunday, and a lot of things are closed on Sunday. So rather than do that, I'm going to take a chance on Freiburg. So while I wait for the train here at Strasbourg, few things. It's been my experience that in most countries, the track that the train is going to be arriving on, that is the Gleis in Germany, the Voie in France, the platform in the UK, and so forth, they're not announced on the board until the very end, until they have the actual track assigned. It could be 10 minutes before the trip. You just have to keep looking at the board for where to go. However, in Germany, there are assigned Gleises, which means every time the train comes in on that trip, on that route, it'll take that very track. Now, the caveat to that is in Germany, if for whatever reason the track has to change last minute, then you get a last minute notification, and that can catch you off guard. You just have to be watching out for that. Next issue, obesity. I kid you not. I can count on one hand, I can count on 3 fingers the number of obese people I've seen in Germany. And anywhere else for that matter. UK, France, Belgium. I don't know, the first guy I saw turned out to be an American, so there goes one of them. And then I talked to a girl last night at the bar who has some sort of genetic problem. And I believe her. She was not quite right. Sweet girl and everything, but she wanted to learn English, so I spoke with her for a few minutes. And then I think I saw another guy this morning. But I've been here almost 3 weeks, and I've seen 2 or 3 obese people. Now, what does that tell you about America and their diet? I think that's all for now. Just got off the train in Freiburg. Here's another thing I wanted to say from earlier. Sundays are great days to travel. You get the whole train to yourself because everybody else is doing something else. They don't even seem to check their tickets on Sundays. So this, in retrospect, would have been a good day to take a long trip up to Scandinavia, but well. So I've learned on this trip that the three big Ivy League schools, so to speak, in Germany are in probably Heidelberg, number one, and then there's Freiburg, where I am now, here at the Black Forest, and then Tübingen. I'm not going to go to Tübingen on this trip. And I'm not going to, being that it's a Sunday, I'm not really sure what's open here. I'm just going to do a short circle around Altstadt and then back to the station and back to Heidelberg. But we'll see if we can find something. So this is obviously the university area. Nice red old buildings. And the back side of the university buildings with that nice waterworks down there. Well, that's an impressive entry tower to Old Town. Entry or exit, I'm not sure which one it is. And down the street here toward the mountains. Very cool. There seem to be people here in town. I'm just not seeing a lot of restaurants open or parties, although there's a nice bakery that's open with chocolates. So these are beautiful mosaic sidewalks here, and the drainage system is this trench that runs around, kind of like I guess they did in medieval times. So here's a perfect kind of place I would love to go to shop, but as you can see, it's closed. So in one of the main squares where the church is, here's the church. But as you can see, it is dead. So the details of these carvings, they've got paint on them. This is the main central portal. It's extremely dark and quiet.